been a while, but welcome back to Facts with Filbee. This is episode 15, and today we're taking on a brand new title to the series, Desperados 3. I recently bought this game and absolutely fell in love with it. It's a cross between Red Dead Redemption 2 and Company of Heroes. I'm still learning things, so maybe in the future I'll be able to create more content on this, we'll see. Please be aware that there may be potential spoilers ahead. I hope you guys enjoy, you know what to do if you did, and here we go with 5 things you may have missed in Desperados 3. Now just before we get in, a little backstory on what this game is about. We take on the role of John Cooper, son of James Cooper, who was tragically killed by a notorious outlaw known only as Frank. This game is basically a hunt, as John attempts to avenge his father's death. Now very early on in the game, shortly after the introduction mission, we, as John Cooper, find ourselves boarded upon a train heading to the town of Flagstone. John is a stowaway and he's heading there as he believes he may find out information as to the whereabouts of Frank. But during the train ride, a gang of bandits attempt the heist, blocking off travel and begin to both rob and kill the innocent passengers aboard. After making quick work of the outlaw who discovered John, he sets out on foot to find out exactly what the holdup is. Following the disposal of a few bandits in his way, John runs into another character, Dr. McCoy, who is being held at gunpoint. After a brief conversation between the two, they decide to work together to take back the train. Now what some people may not have noticed is that there's a couple of hidden scenarios you can trigger. The first one is to have the two gentlemen partake in a secret picnic. Let me show you.
Yeah, on second thought, why don't we take a break?
What now? What about the train?
All in good time, Mr. Cooper. Now, why don't you try this?
A cupcake? You serious?
My latest recipe. I'm looking for volunteers to try it.
Well, no offense, but I think I'll stick to my own rations.
Suit yourself. Triple buttercream frosting. A note of macadamia and anise. Finished off by a perfectly balanced strawberry jelly filling.
Damn, a regular cupcake connoisseur. Alright, fine. Give me one.
I'm afraid this was my only sample. You had your chance. Now, back to the task at hand.
The only thing you have to do to trigger the scene is, when controlling the doctor, simply throw his decoy bag onto the blanket. While still on Pious Pass, I want to show you a second secret scene. Just a little upwards of the picnic area, Doc McCoy is prompted to use his bunt-line revolver to make quick work of a ponchoed bandit from a distance. After doing so, now controlling as John Cooper, we head up top with the intention of dropping a rope ladder for the doctor climb, because, as he quotes, "My climbing days are behind me." But when up there, if you look just a little up the path of the deceased bandit the Doc took out, you will see a small hut with a beehive perched outside. Now as John, you can use his coin toss distraction and disrupt the beehive, each time seemingly angering the bees a little bit more. But if you continue to do this for a total of 4 times, this is how you will trigger the hidden secret. Let me show you this one. The next thing I want to show you that you may have missed is in the mission Troublemakers in Flagstone. The mission starts off with John Cooper meeting up with an old friend after an altercation in the bar with some brutes. This friend is called Hector. Hector comes to the aid of John after he is overwhelmed during the fight. After the two briefly catch up, the pair have to sneak out the back. Now even though John is on the trail of Frank, he agrees to help his friend Hector. He wants him to take down a few of the top dogs who were terrorising the town of Flagstone, 4 in total. So off the pair go, taking down enemies as they do. Now a little thing that people may not have noticed is toward the far end of the town, behind the brothel. There is a cart with a coffin on its back. Inside the coffin, as expected, is a person. But if you listen closely, you will hear that the corpse isn't actually dead. You can hear them banging on the coffin, trying to escape. I would advise to dispose of any nearby enemies before trying to listen, as it can be difficult to hear over them talking. I myself turned the game's soundtrack right the way down to 0. Let's take a listen. After a night of heavy drinking, we first awaken playing once again as Hector, this time in the town of Baton Rouge. Feeling a little under the weather, he must try and track down his friends, who at this point has no idea where they are. So off he journeys, both dodging and taking down enemies as he continues. Not long passes before he finds who he's looking for, and the group now must make their escape from the town, to the docks where they seek passage upon a boat. But something that some may have missed in his mission is in the south end of town. Just off the main street, a man is set up with his cart. This man is a doctor, but a quite mad one at that. As any character, you can knock out either one of the guards or civilians, it doesn't matter, and deliver them to him. This will trigger a small hidden scene in which his madness truly shows. Let's watch.
Whew. On my way.
A customer. Let's get to work.
The final one I want to show you guys today is on the Queen's Nest. This is just a quick one for you guys, and not only does it contain a hidden dialogue, but also an Easter egg. The gang are trudging their way through the bayou, now separated into two teams. Their goal is to track down Isabel's missing friend. Now, when controlling Hector, if you head just a little north of him and Isabel's starting position, you will come across a small collection of crates and barrels. Upon arriving to it, Hector will comment about him finding whiskey there. More specifically, his favourite brand, Mughal whiskey. This is a reference to Anna Marie Mughal, who is the studio manager of Me Games, the creators behind Desperados 3.
Wait, that smell, that whiskey. Oh, it's been years. Oh, Mughal whiskey. Oh, come to Hector. Shame we have to leave the barrel here.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. If you want to see more things about Desperados 3, let me know below, and I'll do what I can to create a second video for you all. If you wish to get in touch, you can find me on Instagram at Filbee Gaming. Link is both on screen and in the description below. Thank you to those who made it to the end. You've been watching Facts with Filbee, and I hope to see you all in the next one.